Hey guys, Will Jack here. Um, I got an unboxing. I got toys. No, not toys. Literally. So I got a big box. Um, Funny story. So I woke up quarter 1 this morning. Had to use the restroom, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if my check's in the bank yet. It was. So I went to Amazon. I turned around and pushed a button. Now I ordered 5 things, 4 of which are here. The other item is coming tomorrow. But these items, I expected to be okay. You order them today, they're going to show up. Today's Thursday, 14th. I figured it'd show up Friday afternoon, Saturday morning at the latest. No. They said, oh, it could be delivered between 2 and 6 this afternoon. I'm like, okay. So I clicked the button. I get a notification at 20 minutes to 1, or 20 after 1. My item's been delivered. Okay, Amazon. Yeah, that's quick delivery. But I think you guys will enjoy this because I know I will. I got to move the microphone here slightly. So what I got here is packing paper. I gotta admit, these guys pack about as good as whoever packed this as good as I do at work. Okay, so number 1, Tough Fan thermal tape. These are the same fans that I have in Renderplex. I decided to jump on get a pair of these. I'm going to get more. Main reason is I want to put these on the bottom of the case, pulling air in and pushing it up. So these are going in, shall we say, the basement of the Dynamic 011. Next, we have Arctic PWM fans, RGB. These are going to be the main intakes on the side facing you. So this is going to be facing. So these are my intakes, fans. I think you may know where this is going. We also have Silverstone 80 plus platinum, 850 watt power supply. You figured out where it's going yet? Because I wanted to get home at lunch when I found this out. And last but not least, we'll get rid of the cardboard box. Okay, nice one. But anyway, Arctic Liquid Freezer 2 360 ARGB. Now, funny little thing. I went back and looked at videos from Gamers Nexus, Jay's 2 Cents, Linus Tech Tips, Hardware Unboxed, handful of others. I can't remember them all because I subscribe to so many of them. But the Test Bench 4, now get this, Test Bench 4, Gamers Nexus, their AMD Test Bench, and their Intel uses this cooler, as well as the same exact DDR5 memory I'm using, as well as a couple of the same processor that I'm getting, the 7900X. So I think I made a good combo if Gamers Nexus uses this combo for testing. But anyway, what we have here, minus one thing which I don't need right now, is everything to get the gaming PC together. So I'm not doing it tonight, even though I already have the board set with the memory and the processor already in it. I want to read this because this is only the second ever liquid cooler I've ever owned. But I'm going to set this up as exhaust. So it's going to be mounted at the top of the case with the air being drawn in and out. That's why I wanted to get these to help push some air around and over the graphics card so it gets some air. Because, I'm trying to remember, yes, it's going to blow on the back plate of the graphics card, but it's going to help keep that cool because the power color, it's not an active heat sink, but the back plate does provide some heat dissipation. So yeah, this weekend the gaming PC will be built. I probably will start doing it tomorrow, Friday night. Like I said, I want to read this and learn more about this. Now you may ask why I chose this particular cooler over Corsair or Thermaltake or any of the other ones. This one, the ARGB, is compatible with the MSI Mystic software on my motherboard. Matter of fact, I have another list in the store. I made a secondary list where I have this, these, a set of these for that system. Because once that system becomes the rendering system, it's going to be worked. So I figured I'd turn around and expand and get upgrades for that. Now, the one piece I did not get, which I was sort of upset about, but not really, was the SSD. I am not getting the NVMe SSD at the moment. Because I sat down and used the same philosophy as me building this system. I did not have to buy all these parts at once because I have two working systems. I don't need to get all SSDs right now installed because I have working hard drives. Now, the SSD, the NVMe SSD on the board has enough room for my Windows install, Minecraft with mod packs, and Starfield, plus have some extra room. So if it's a game that requires or suggests an SSD, if I'm really into it, I'll install it on that drive. Matter of fact, I need to get, when I get this built, first thing I have to do, obviously other than install Windows, is install all my gaming clients. So Steam, Xbox, EA, Amazon, Epic, Rockstar, Ubisoft, GOG, Blizzard, yay, and the Minecraft launchers. And that, after that's all installed, I need to get Chrome installed, and run the Verify program I got, or the verifiable link that I got from Amazon, and I supposedly get the Ultimate Edition Starfield. Now, will I be recording right away? No. I'm going to take my time with this, so I apologize. But what I want to do is I want to thoroughly test this system out. I turned around and was doing Direwolf 20 is doing a playthrough of Arcane, or Arcane Create mod pack, and it's got shaders in it. Now, I haven't run shaders since like 2012. 2012, 2013, something like that. And it used to be a pain, and you would never get good frame rate. I went in and I downloaded this particular mod pack, and with the current system up here, and everything on fancy, and everything with the shaders in a very crowded chunk in the game, I was getting 123 frames after I shut VSync off. VSync limited me to 40. I shut off VSync. I was getting 123, 150. There was one section I was getting 200. So I have good hopes, high hopes for the gaming system. So, like I said, I have to work on getting this built. And unfortunately, that last piece I need to install is in the system up there. My 7900 XT. Which is no biggie. I have to bring it down anyway because my gaming hard drives are in it. So that system comes down. Graphics cards get swapped. Hard drives get taken out of that. Then the hard drives, I have 2 hard drives to put in that for rendering. Fresh install. Renderplex is going to get, I don't think Renderplex needs a fresh install. I mean, I'm going to keep the software on it as a backup in case something happens to that system. So, yeah. Plus, other news is that I'm going to be rearranging the office. So, as of right now, you've seen before, I'm in a little 8-foot, or not even 8 foot, about 7.5 foot. We'll say 7 foot. 7 foot by 6 foot section. Or I got to figure it out. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 12. I can't remember. I think, yeah, anyway. It's 7 foot deep in half the room. No, it's 20 foot. That's right. So I'm going from this corner, this smallish corner, to, sorry about the sun glare, over here. So my head's in the way. Sorry, Gladys. But I'm going to turn around and take my shelves, split them in half again. Put them along the wall in front of me here, and along that wall. And then the desk is going to get rotated 90 degrees and plugged into it. Every single piece of hardware, whether it's a PC, a monitor, anything that is not a keyboard, mouse, microphone, speaker, well, the speakers aren't going to go on. So the monitor's going to get pushed back. Same with the monitors over here. The PCs are going to be taken from a top shelf to desk heights. That way I can work on them if need be. It's going to be the cable back in, back to back, so that I can easily control the cables and hide them, make it cleaner. I'm thinking the majority of the cables are going to be under that wire shelving. It's going to be easy to zip tie up. You're not going to see them. Also, airflow. It's going to be warm in that corner. Warm enough that I could probably put a small desk fan in there in the winter and it'd probably heat the room. I'm expecting some warmth. But another thing I'm thinking doing, which I was originally do over on this wall, but it didn't seem right. But this whole wall, where the current systems are, is going to be a display area. I don't know if I'm going to use more metal shelving. I'm looking at a real nice bookcase. I got a couple things, ideas. I was going to go back with the idea of putting the server stuff in here, which I might still do, but I may not. I have not decided yet. But yeah, that's it. So, gaming systems here. So, I'm going to turn around and enjoy my evening. I'm going to relax. Oh, jeez, this power supply is heavy. Compared to, in case you're wondering, it's a Silverstone of the Twin Reading. Silverstone 80 plus platinum. Fully modular. I'm curious to see how big this thing is. Really? I was expecting it to be bigger than that. Honestly. Put it right back in there. Put you in there. Oh, now that is a Class A. Okay. I may eventually. Well, actually, the way I'm going to set this up, you won't see any of the cables. So, generic flat cables, perfectly fine. The only cables you can see are the ones going to the graphics card, which I have, and I've used some of it already. All right, put this back. For a couple things is wire loom that looks like paracord. So I'm just going to use that to cover the cables up. That's going to just be the ones. Yeah, just be the ones going to the graphics card. So I won't need that much. I got like 20 foot of the stuff in different lengths or different thicknesses. But yeah, that's it. I'm happy. I'm like a kid on Christmas. I have opened all my gifts. And now it's time for some assembly required. So, anyway, this has been Wheeljack. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, however it is for you. I'm going to sit down, enjoy some YouTube videos, have some munchies, and make plans. So, I shall catch you all. Oh, and don't forget, I do have a secondary channel. Nothing's uploaded yet. Wheeljack's Gaming Playground, or Wheeljack's Gaming Cave. I forgot what it was already. So if you want to turn around, and I will make an announcement here first as to when I start uploading. I'm going to make some playlists of games that I'm in perspective of playing. It may be sparse, once a week, 3 times a week. It all depends on what mood I'm in, how I feel, how long it'll take me to render and edit them. That is one thing I'm actually considering. I'm actually considering buying, even though Blender can do it. I haven't read up on it yet, but I may consider purchasing outright editing software. I do not know what I'm going to get yet, but that's here nor there. I'm sure as I change editing software, you guys will notice improvements and whatnot. So, but yeah. So this has been Wheeljack. I shall catch you guys later. Remember to keep an eye open on the other channel. I'm going to say this probably the last time. I'm not going to beg for subscriptions. I'm not going to ask you to turn on that aggravating notification bell. If you guys want to turn around and subscribe, fine. If you guys just want to catch me every once in a while and just come back and visit, perfectly fine. If you want to subscribe, fine. I don't care. Do what you want. It's a free country, free world. So, with that being said, good day. I shall catch you later.